Hello and welcome students. Today we are going to do the second independent project of Microsoft Excel from the SIMnet assignment. It is the Excel 2021 in practice chapter 2 independent project 2-4. Make sure to download this start file by clicking this. If you want me to complete this assignment for you or the complete course of Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint including the exams and independent projects, the quizzes, do text me on the WhatsApp which is given at the top right corner. You can also email me which is given at the top. So what you're going to do, you are going to just send me the files over the WhatsApp or over the email, and I will complete the assignment and get it back to you, send it back to you. Then you can submit it and get it graded, and it's a very economical service in terms of price if you see. So do text me, don't hesitate if you find any assistance. Make sure that this is the file, the start file that you're going to download, and this is the start file that we are having. Okay, so let's get started with it. These are the skills covered that we're going to use in this one: sum if, the concat, the xlookup functions, and it's basically a formula based assignment. And at the end we have the multiple screenshots of all the three sheets having, and we are going to compare it before uploading. So it's going to be a lengthy project, and if you don't want to waste your time or you don't have the time, so do text me on the WhatsApp. First step is open the workbook start file. If the workbook open in protected view, click the enable editing button so you can modify it. So we have already opened it. If you finding a notification right there, just click enable editing right there. It will be available. The file will be renamed automatically to include your name. Change the project name if directed. So if your professor had directed to change your name, you can change it, otherwise leave it as it is. Select the tables sheet. So we have the three sheets right there: the commission sheet, by policy sheet, and the table sheet. So we have selected the table sheet as per the instructions. Select A1 to B6. A1 to B6. We have selected it. And create range names using the create from selection button. So we are going to go to the formula tab, the data tab. The name will be there. Create from selection. Right. In the formula tab, create from selection, and click OK. So now it says, you can see in this one, Excel is smart enough to calculate. Okay, you want me to name those ranges with the top row. So click OK. So now if you select this range, you can see in the name box commission level is there. And if you select this one, in the name box will be bonus rate. So basically we have assigned names to these ranges based on the top row of this range. I hope it is clear. Moving to step number 2, that is create an xlookup function to display a bonus rate. If xlookup is not available, build the following formula VLOOKUP. Leave the range argument empty so that the VLOOKUP finds the closest match. So we have basically both of the options we have available, and you can just copy this one, okay, and paste it, but we will go by this xlookup. Click on the commission sheet and click F5. Commission sheet and click on F5. Start the xlookup function and use E5 as a lookup value. So let's find xlookup first. And we are going to find the E5 as a lookup value. So the first one is that what you are looking for. We are going to tell the Excel that, okay, we are looking for this 15,000. Okay, now proceed further. For the lookup array argument, use the commission level range. Okay, so the lookup array, we are going to use the commission level range, this one. Okay, because we just assigned the names to those. And for the return array argument, use the bonus rate range. So we are telling Excel, okay, we are going to find this 15,000, and we're going to find from this range. From this range we are going to find, and the next part is use the bonus rate range. So just remove it and select the bonus range. Now for the match argument, type -1, which finds the next smaller match. So the match mod is -1. We are going to leave this if not found. Okay, so click OK. Now it says the bonus rate is 0.025. Okay, yeah, like this one, E5, it is also 0.025. So basically what this formula did, we asked Excel that we find this 15,000 commission, and we want it from the commission level. We want this value from this. Okay, and you are going to provide the parallel to this, what you can say, or the lookup for this one. So the you can see the 15,000, the lookup is this one. So it is exactly the same when we apply the percentage. It's not 0.025. Basically when we apply the percentages will be 2.50, exactly this one. I hope you got it. Now it says format the result with percentage style with 2 decimal places. So whenever you are asked to change the style of those to percentage, click the cell and click this percentage and increase the decimal to 2. Now you see it is exactly 2.5%, 50, which is this one, and we were finding this. So I hope you got it. This formula is clear now. Copy the formula in the cell F5 to the cell F6 to F14. So just drag it up to F14, and now with formula, fill without formatting. Okay, you can do it by this, and also you can do it by you can just copy it. I prefer this method, and paste the formula. And if those kind of problem errors occurs, just click here, click the format painter, and drag it over those, so it will be adjusted accordingly. Now moving to step number 6, that is set order of operation to calculate the commission and bonus rates. Select cell G5. This is G5, commission with bonus. The total paid is in dollar amount of the commission plus the commission times the bonus rate. Start the formula and select cell E5. That is equal to E5, and now it says then adds the product to the commission times the bonus rate. Okay. So that's what it is, E5 plus E5 into F5. E5 plus E5, N2, F5. So this is the commission. It's actually 375 because the total, that is this one, the commission was 15,000 and the bonus is 375. Format the result to show 0 decimal places. Now you can see we have 2 decimal places, so we are going to reduce this decimal to 0. Copy the formula in cell G5 to cell G6 to G14. So copy it, G6 to G14, and again click the format pincher and drag it up to the bottom. Moving to step number 7, that is create and a copy of SUMIFS functions. To calculate total earning by branch, select cell E18. This is E18. Start the sum function with the cells as D5 to D14 as a range argument. So first of all, we are going to open the SUMIF. Is it SUMIF or SUMIFs? SUMIF, yes. The range argument is D5 to D14. So where is the range? This is the range, D5 to D14. And make sure those are absolute. How you can turn these numbers into absolute? So click anywhere in the reference and click F4, and also in this one click here and press F4. Now this range has become an absolute. Set the criteria as argument as a relative reference, C18. So the criteria is C18. Okay, so we are asking Excel that you have to look up this range. Okay, the branch range, you have to look up this range and you have to find out this C18, the Cameron Park. So we are asking Excel that look for this is the range, and look Cameron Park there, and what you are going to sum up, that is determine the sum range argument and make the absolute reference absolute. Determine the sum range argument. Okay, so we are going to determine the sum range. So for this, create a copy for branch office to calculate total earning by branch office. So the total earning is this one. Okay, so we are going to sum up this. Click OK. Is there anything left? No. Copy the formula in E18 to cell E19 to E20. So copy it, paste it to E19 to E20. Format cells E18 to E21 as a currency with 0 decimal places. So just select those three, click the number tab, currency with 0 decimal places. That's it. Now let's have a just look at the final outcome, that if we had done it correctly. Let's zoom it out. Yeah, it's like 40,000, something like that. I have the PDF, so it won't be visible exactly. So we are good to go up till now. Now it says total the earning in cell E21. So this is the total, so we are going to just auto sum it. That's it. Step number 9 is calculate the average mod median values in cell A22 for the commission and bonus rate in column G. Okay, so we are going to find these with this one values. So put an equal sign, average, and now tell the reference of this average as this is the range for which we want the average to be calculated, and average mod and median values for the commission and bonus total in column G. So again, this is the mod and this is the one that we okay. So mod is basically a number. Mod delivers us a number that is reoccurring or repeating again and again. So you can see 12,270 is once here and second time it's here. Okay, so it is telling this one the highest one of those, and also we have this number, but it is showing only this one number because it is on the higher side. And E24 is also there, so it is a median. Put an equal sign median, and also we are going to find the median out of those, that is 4,669, that is the median. So we have completed 9 steps out of, or you can say 18 steps. Yeah, so I think that's it for this video. If I continue, it will be long enough to continue. So if you want me to complete that assignment for you, do text me on the WhatsApp. You can also email me, and you just need to send me the files over the WhatsApp over the email, and I will send it back to you after completing that assignment. It's a very economical service in terms of price, so don't hesitate to text me on the WhatsApp. Do subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.